everyone.
Hello.
Today we are talking about one of the things that we've gotten a big request from all of you, which is talking about our favorite restaurants at the Disney parks and resorts. So what are we doing today, Brandon?
Table service restaurants. We're each going to, and we probably will agree on this, we're going to talk about all four parks. Hollywood Studios, Magic Kingdom, Epcot, and Animal Kingdom. And we will have a favorite, and we will each pick a backup. And we might agree on the backup too. Our second honorary mention
We might not.
favorite.
Who knows?
Yeah, we might not. We
didn't prepare.
We talked about this. We didn't prepare for this, so this is going to be
On the fly.
which we thought would be more fun than sitting here and going over notes and everything like that.
Yeah.
So, what part? I guess Magic Kingdom, because it's the old granddaddy park. I don't know that. I don't mean it like only for old people. It's the classic. It's the OG.
Yes.
So, all right. So.
Magic Kingdom.
I
am going to say I think that our favorite restaurant, at least one of mine, is Liberty Tree Tavern.
Liberty Tree Tavern by far. Don't get me wrong, as we all know, I want to make sure everywhere to eat at Disney is amazing. It's always pretty good. But Liberty Tree Tavern is our favorite. And for many reasons, especially there during Thanksgiving. Oh my God.
Yes, so good.
All right, so Liberty Tree Tavern at Magic Kingdom. And if you want to talk about it?
Yeah, so Liberty Tree Tavern is located in Liberty Square in the Magic Kingdom. It is an all you care to enjoy, which is what Disney says for all you can eat. It is family style, which means that they serve it in big platters for everyone to share. If you have a special dietary need, they do have several platters, which we always get.
They've been outstanding. Again, we did very quickly have some requests for our video about us, about what we've been through for allergies and all that stuff. I was a little worried about Liberty Tree Tavern at first because of what they serve there. Would they be able to accommodate? They are, because I can't have chicken or anything like that. So
yeah, and especially because we'd been there before pre Brandon's allergy diagnoses. With the chicken and turkey and with Sam. So you had had lots of stuff before, and so you liked it, and we were like, oh boy, we don't know if he's going to be able to eat.
First time I ever went, I was able to eat everything there.
Pretty much everything,
not knowing it was hurting me inside, but then we learned that, and we went back, and it did worried me more because she's been dealing with food allergies a lot longer than I have. But they were phenomenal for accommodating allergies.
The chef was amazing. We went through all the options. So the food there is essentially Thanksgiving style meal, which is pretty awesome. I definitely encourage you to go during the holiday season. We've gone the last several years during Thanksgiving time just to kind of get into the holiday spirit, and I don't have to cook, which is great. They do offer gluten-free and dairy-free, allergy-friendly stuffing. Mashed potatoes, also dairy-free, a gluten-free gravy, which is amazing. So if you like Thanksgiving fixings, it's a great one to go to. And
it's phenomenal.
Gosh, we every time we get dessert, I feel like we've gotten so much food we don't even want to eat.
You when you get to dessert, I'll be honest, we've always had our dessert, don't get me wrong, but you feel like you're going to explode in a good way. They stuff you there. They don't try to, hey, you should stop eating and get out of here now. No, they'll let you eat and eat and eat. Pretty much all you care to enjoy is what they say, right?
And those platters are huge. Like we literally the last time we each got a second helping, and the chef was so great at piling on all the food that by the time we got to the second one, I think we were both just about tapped out for dessert. So
and while a review was posted on this channel about our last time we went, you might know more. I believe they put 2 picks last time in one.
Yeah, yours got 2 picks.
Yeah, which was
mine got one.
which was great. I wish more places did this actually. So thank you to the chef or the server or whoever did it. So we knew who had what. It was mac and cheese, right?
Oh yes.
It was like that because she had to have different mac and cheese than me or something like that. Right?
Yeah, so if you're gluten free, they actually offer a gluten free mac and cheese. They do not have a dairy free option. But then they gave him regular mac and cheese because that was safe for his special diet.
And it looked very similar. But to show the difference, I had 2 picks in mine. She had 1 in hers, which was very cool that the chef cared that much. So when it was brought out to us, it wasn't mixed up or anything like that. So I really appreciated that, and it was great.
Yeah, so definitely a great one if you are liking comfort food and things that you normally can't get out, like gluten-free stuffing, you really can't get out most places. So it's a real nice treat. We really like it. It's great for the Halloween party and the Christmas party eating beforehand. And then they also have an a la carte lunch, so if you don't want the whole family style, you can do that too. So I think that's definitely our big one for Magic
Kingdom.
Kingdom.
Our big one for Magic Kingdom, again, as she said, is Liberty Tree Tavern at the Magic Kingdom.
Yeah.
That is our number one choice, and it's so good. If you've been there, go back when they reopen. If you've never been there, make a reservation and go. You will absolutely love it. It's worth the price. You get more than enough for your money there.
Yeah. Honorable mention, quickly, any ideas?
Okay, honorable mention, here it comes. Are we going to agree?
I don't know.
Skipper Canteen.
Yes, I will agree with that. I think Skipper Canteen is so... Yay!
Skipper Canteen. It is, I'll be blunt, I don't love the food there in terms of, oh my God, it's absolutely delicious. She does. It's not my favorite food, but it's never been bad. It's been pretty good, if not great at times. However, like all things at Disney, part of it is the environment and the theming. And I'll say this, I prefer the theming at Skipper Canteen even over Liberty Tree Tavern.
Yeah, I agree with
the
that.
theming at Skipper Canteen is incredible. It's part of the Jungle Cruise story. I believe all the servers in there are, off-duty Jungle Cruise captains. I think that's the story. The theming is phenomenal. The menu looks great. There's puns everywhere. So if you like Jungle Cruise humor, you will love Skipper Canteen when it comes to the theming in there. There are, 3 seating locations?
Yeah, 3 dining rooms.
There's 3 dining rooms. The main one that probably, if you've eaten there, you may have been put in is like a galley type thing. More open. It's great, but it's our least favorite of the 3 rooms there. Still great though, absolutely delicious and great theming. But then they have 2 other rooms which are smaller and more compact. There's a library or something.
Yeah, one's like the.
What do they call it?
Yeah, I can't remember it off the top of my head. Someone put that in the comments.
Yeah,
but it's like the adventurers room.
Adventurers room, and you walk. Yeah, you walk.
Adventures
when you
Club.
get into it, you walk through a bookcase that's opened up.
It's super cool.
It's super cool. It's my favorite room there, but it's great. And the other room is.
I don't remember the name.
We've never eaten in the other room.
We haven't.
But we've walked through it, and you might include maybe photos here.
Yeah, I'll include some photos and video in this review. It's kind of like almost like a little dining room slash, I don't know, sort of veranda area. It's cute.
It's really cute. All 3 rooms are great. Our favorite is the library type room.
Yeah, it's super fun.
It's super fun. If you can eat in there, take that. Again, if you want to just eat and go in, by all means do it. But if they say you can get that specific room, if you wait another 30 minutes or an hour and you can do that, I'd wait. I'd absolutely wait to eat in that room.
Yeah, for sure.
It's a lot of fun. And when you do go there, again, all locations at Disney, but Skipper Canteen, when you're done eating or if you get up during your meal, take photos, walk around everywhere in there. The theming is incredible. There's humor everywhere. But that is my backup choice to Liberty Tree Tavern, and Sarah seems to agree.
I'm going to agree with that. And then just quickly, if you are gluten-free or dairy-free, almost the first time we went, we literally took a photo of me with the menu because it was so huge.
Yep.
For special dietary needs, I could eat almost everything. The Taste Like Chicken, because it is chicken, is a gluten-free fried chicken with sort of an Asian twist. I highly recommend. It's one of my favorite things. So if you're gluten-free there and you like sort of pan-Asian style food, there are a lot of really great options there. So
yeah,
it's great food and great theming.
Obviously, for the food-wise, she loves it, prefers it more than I do. I don't not prefer it. I want to stress that very carefully, very strongly actually, that the food is really good there. I've never had an issue eating there. It's just not my favorite style of food, but it is my second favorite restaurant at Magic Kingdom. Food is really good and the theming is phenomenal.
Yeah, super great theming.
Super great theming. All right, and for our second park, it is Epcot. And go ahead. This is our favorite overall. This isn't our backup. This is our favorite overall.
I'm going to guess you're going to say, because I'm going to say, he's like, come on, Teppanito.
Teppanito, listen.
In the Japan Pavilion.
Let's just be honest. Teppanito, it may not just be the best restaurant at Epcot.
Oh, no.
I don't know if it's number 1 at all 4 parks. I'd have to think about that.
He really loves this restaurant.
But I love this restaurant. Teppanito is delicious. I only discovered it. It wasn't your first time there, was it?
It was.
Okay.
We've only been a couple years ago.
When Sarah's friend from overseas, also Sarah, if you're watching this, hello.
Shout out to the Sarah C family.
They invited us to meet them up there.
Yeah.
And it was amazing.
Phenomenal.
Absolutely amazing. I go ahead and talk about it and I'll throw some stuff in, but it was, words don't do it justice.
He really loves it. So I think we were both, I admittedly had some really not so great experiences with the restaurants in the Japan Pavilion for many years, so I kind of avoided it. I love Asian food, and especially Japanese food, and I really like teppanyaki style, which is what teppanyaki is. So it's like kind of the hibachi. You go in and it's heated tables, and you sit with a group of 8 people, and then they cook your meal there, sort of a dinner show. It's really fun. So I think I was pretty nervous about eating at a teppanyaki style.
She was nervous.
Place, because I wasn't sure if they were going to be able to make us things. But of course, our friends said yes, they have lots of special dietary needs, and they've had a great experience that they will make food in the kitchen for you, but you still get to enjoy the show, which was great. And so we had an awesome first experience. I was also a little nervous because I wasn't sure if Brina was going to love the food, to be honest.
I don't know. For example, you start with a salad. Let's just get this out of the way too. Yeah, let's just do it.
Just keep it real.
I don't like salad that much. I've never liked it growing up. Here and there, I'll pick at it and everything like a little kid or something. But I wanted to experience everything, and I have been trying much more food. And the salad came out. What was it?
It was just like mesclun greens.
In a little bowl, tiny little bowl.
With like a soy sesame
Most
dressing.
people will probably disagree with this, but for me, it was the best salad I've ever had. I would have some right now if I could. I'd be eating it on camera right now if I could.
You really love that salad.
I loved the salad. Teppanyaki is not a place where, of course, you get refills on your food or they'll bring more, anything like that. But if I could have, I would have. The salad is absolutely... It's delicious, and for Sarah, I believe for the salad they even have a special sauce for it.
Yeah, they had a special gluten-free version of it, which was super awesome. So everybody gets a salad, and then everybody gets a choice of a protein, whether it's chicken or steak or shrimp or salmon or tofu. You get different kinds of things you can pick, and then they do like a vegetable stir fry with noodles. I got just vegetables because obviously you can't have udon noodles. You can.
Oh my God. So good.
People at the table were giving him theirs that were safe for him because he was allowed to eat. The first time we went, you could have, I think, everything on. Yeah, you had everything on the actual grill. They made sure it was all seafood free.
Yeah.
And then this last time, both of us got our food in the back because we weren't with other people who had special dietary needs. So we had kind of a mix of people. So depending on who you're with, you might be able to have things directly off the grill. You might have to have stuff from the kitchen. You love those noodles.
I love everything there. The first time we went with friends from overseas, my friends now too, was phenomenal. And the second time we went was with my mom and sister. So shout out to my mom and sister if you're watching this. I don't know if you are.
Yay.
Hello. We will go back. As a matter of fact, my mom and sister loved it so much.
They went back
without us.
I know, we were sad.
So we were sad, but they loved it so much they went back. It's an incredible place. And let's give a huge shout out to the chefs there.
They're so fun.
When you go to Teppanyaki, what you're paying for is not just the food, you're paying for the show as well.
It's an experience.
Always keep that in mind. You are paying for the experience. The chefs have been phenomenal. And if I could say anything, get involved with them. Clap, cheer, laugh, sing along. If you happen to be, let's just point it out, I'm going to. Try not to be one of those tables that just sits there quietly. It seems to bring everything down.
We've experienced a few of those. The porch table next to us was very quiet.
Very quiet, which is okay. But
we were cheering the chef on.
We were cheering. Our table was cheering their table on, and the chef gave us a thumbs up.
Yeah, they do great stuff.
They do a great stuff there. But if you're going to go there and the chefs are making jokes and doing amazing stuff with their knives and spatulas and cutting up the food, clap for them, cheer for them. It'll make the chef, get into it more. It'll make you and your table get into it more.
It's super fun.
But yeah, it's part of what you're going for.
Yeah, it's really fun. And even if you're a solo person or a small group, don't be afraid to go. You get to make friends with people. Yeah. We had a solo person with us one
sitting
time.
Right next to me.
To my
right. Yep.
It was great.
He was in from out of town on a business conference or something, and he was on, I think he was texting his wife who was back in another state, sending him photos, and we talked to him. Yeah. He was wonderful. Do not be afraid to go if it's just by yourself. Yeah. Or if you only have 2 people or 4 people.
I think so.
It's
super fun.
It's super fun.
The other thing I will point out, and then we'll talk about our honorable mention, for Epcot is that it's not a Disney-owned restaurant. So a lot of the locations in the World Showcase are not owned by Disney, which means they don't have allergy menus and they don't necessarily approach special dietary needs orders the same way. But the managers at Tapanito have been great because they've prepared all of our food in the back. They've been really conscientious about everything. So we've had really good experiences. So just make sure you really talk to the manager and communicate what you need and what you feel safe consuming on the grill versus what has to be cooked in the back.
I'm very glad she said that. Please, please, please advocate for yourself. The manager will come out, the supervisor will come out, talk to him or her, really go over your allergies or any intolerances or anything you have. Really go over it, and they've been great. Like I said, the first time we went, mine was made on the grill, hers was not. Second time, neither of us, ours was made on the grill, but they are making it in back. And it's just as good. It is absolutely just as good. I promise you, just because it's not made directly in front of you, it's just as good, and you still get the full show. It's just when they give it to everyone else, yours is brought in from the back. But you still get the full show. You're not missing anything. And the food, as someone who has eaten from the grill and from the back, it's just as good. It's absolutely just as good. They make it with the same Disney love.
Disney love and magic.
Disney love and magic.
Dust.
So, okay, here we go with the glasses off. Here we go.
This might be a little dicey because I don't know if we're going to agree with
We
this
may not agree with this one. This is our
I know of my pick of backup. I mean, I have some ideas.
So this is our backup at Epcot.
Yes.
Tapanito number one.
Tapanito number one.
And
I am going to say, I don't think Brandon's going to agree with this. I have some ideas, but the one that I really like that Brandon is not a fan of would be either La Hacienda de San Angel or, I know, you don't like Mexican food.
But
it just doesn't.
All right.
Or, so I love other restaurants in the Mexico Pavilion. I think the food is phenomenal. Brandon is not a fan of that. I love the food and I think it's super gluten-free friendly. But if I was not going to pick those, I would go between a Rose and Crown before they change their menu or Coral Reef.
Okay. Coral Reef, okay.
Okay, what do you think?
Rose and Crown would have been my Rose and Crown would have been my choice, but as she said, they recently changed the menu and it cannot be my choice anymore. They what did they get rid of there?
They got rid of
They got rid of steak and no. So
you really love the
if
steak.
Rose and Crown went back to their old menu, that would be my secondary choice. We've been there too many times.
So many times.
Couldn't even count. But they did change the menu, and I don't want to go there anymore. So my backups. Okay.
Who knew?
I wish I could say, I want to say this, S.E.A.
However,
we haven't been there recently. We will go back. It's been years. And it probably would be number 1 or 2. I don't know. We will go back and we will
Chef Tony, we're coming to see you.
Chef Tony, we will be coming to see you. But I was fluctuating.
I'm nervous.
Is it Coral Reef?
Coral
Reef, and here it comes, Restaurant Marrakesh.
Oh.
Yep, there it is in Morocco. But I can only pick one. I can only pick one. Restaurant Marrakesh. There it is.
The food is really good there. I do love the food.
Is phenomenal. I love the beef kebabs I had last time. I had no clue what to expect when we first went there.
You really resisted going to Restaurant Marrakesh.
I resisted going there. I didn't think it sounded good.
For years.
Sarah's been there, and first time I went was with my mom and sister again. And they'd been there before. My family loves it. My mom, my dad.
Yeah, your dad loves it.
My dad loves it. But I was resistant to going, and we went. And first of all, when I walked in, what I saw was not what I expected. It's much bigger than I thought. It is absolutely beautiful. I didn't think it would be ugly or anything. I want to stress that. But whatever I imagined in my mind was not the beauty that we got when we walked into
I feel like
Marrakesh.
You're not in Epcot when you're back there.
Yeah, you're not at Epcot when you're back there. You are, but you're not. If you don't know where it's at or you've never been there, it's tucked in the way back of the Morocco Pavilion, which very briefly, just a side note, because I'm known to go on tangents, explore these pavilions. A lot of people, and I'm probably guilty of this when I first started going to Disney, you just walk by them. You might see them out front and think that's it. Some of these pavilions, Canada, Morocco, they're huge. They go back. Go explore those alleyways. And there's shops back there and character photos that you may not see. Again, if you're a good explorer, you've seen it. But if not, explore it. Restaurant Marrakesh is at the very end, very back of the Morocco Pavilion. I didn't know what to expect. Absolutely awesome. Service was great. You get to see belly dancing.
Yeah,
you get to
live
see
music.
live music. It was a sitar. I
This
don't
time
know.
they didn't have a sitar.
It wasn't a
player, but
sitar.
They
It was
had
like
sitars. They had another.
I'm not a music person. I forgot what it was, but he was phenomenal.
Really good.
We had a phenomenal seat. We were literally almost right on the dancing floor where the belly dancer is dancing. She was great. The guy playing the instrument was phenomenal.
Yeah.
Our service was great. Really good food.
Yep. And the chef does come out again. This is another location that is not owned by Disney, but a chef will come out and talk to you. So they were really easy with gluten free. They knew right away what options were, but a lot of it was more talking through Brandon's sort of rare special dietary needs, sort of the chicken and turkey allergy. The rest of it was super simple. I do recommend you trying stuff you haven't tried there before,
which is
seeing what you think of stuff. A lot of it is simple meat, potatoes, rice, lots of good options. The rolls really there, they serve on the Disney Cruise Line.
Yeah, really good.
Me nostalgia.
Really
for
good.
Disney
And
Cruise
again,
Line.
the beef kebabs were amazing there. And I cannot wait to go back there either. But I am also glad that Sarah said Coral Reef.
Yeah,
because again, did we talk about
the menu needs an update?
Menu needs an update, and to be blunt, the restaurant needs an update.
Yes, it does.
The carpet, as of this recording, it's dated, it's old, but the views are phenomenal.
Yeah, and I think the food is solid,
and it is
owned by Disney.
And it is owned by Disney. Yep.
Yeah, if you're really concerned about having a Disney chef come and talk to you in an allergy-friendly menu, this is a great option.
It's a great option. I'm not downing Coral Reef.
And the seafood's been great there. The seafood's been really good.
I can't have seafood, but I've enjoyed the steak every single time. The seafood looks delicious. Sadly, I haven't had seafood in well over 5 years. But it is a really good restaurant. I'm glad I agree with that one fully. Epcot might be the one park where you have the most options.
I think so. I really do.
And if you're an avid park goer, you probably know that. But if you don't, if you visit, if you've not been here too often, Epcot you're going to have almost limitless options of what type of food you want to eat. But yeah, our favorite, I think, is Tepanito.
That's okay.
Her backup is obviously, what's it called in
La Hacienda.
La Hacienda.
San and Hum.
Yes. And my backup is Restaurant Marrakesh. And again, we can throw in Coral Reef is a great backup, but we're only picking one, and Restaurant Marrakesh and La Hacienda.
La Hacienda de San and Hum.
Yep. So that is our Epcot choices.
Yeah.
So really quick, I guess wrap up.
So I guess those were our choices. We would love to hear from you. Yeah. What do you like? What are your favorite table service restaurants in the theme parks? Is there something we missed? Is there one that is just your go-to that you love? Let us know.
Yeah. Tell us what you like. Feel free to disagree, agree with us. We'd love to hear your comments either way. But those are our choices for the 4 parks at Walt Disney World.
Yeah, and we're going to be doing some other videos on our favorite table service in the resorts, quick service places.
At the parks and everything. Yeah, we don't want to. So if
Tell
you
us
think
which one you want to do.
If you think we missed one, but it was a quick service, we will be covering those. This was strictly for sit down table service.
So we'll share our thoughts too. But otherwise, don't forget to give things a like. Let us know. I'm taking over Brandon's job.
No, it's okay. Thank you to all the patrons on Patreon. Again, like Sarah said in the last video, you will have stuff coming to you when all of this is over, what's going on right now. So you will get that. But thank you so much for your support to this channel. But thank you to everyone who supports this channel by even just watching this video. But please interact, leave a comment, subscribe, hit the bell, the little ding.
Yeah, we love hearing what people have to say.
We actually do. We get quite a bit of comments on, I think, most of the videos. So it's really, really nice. Thank you to everyone. And as always, just continue to be well. We are thinking of you. And but yeah, those are our choices. And we hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful day.
Yeah, stay safe, and we'll see you soon.
Bye.
Bye.